Last time I spoke about radical self-improvement and how in a healthier world we would be focused on each other rather than obsessing about ourselves. Connected to that, I wanted to address a rather forbidden topic, or rather a topic from a forbidden perspective. According to the Pew Research Center, in 1980, just 6% of 40-year-olds had never been married. People born from the 1960s onward have been increasingly delaying marriage, and a growing share are forgoing it altogether. In addition, the growth in unpartnered adults has been sharper among men than women. In 1990, men and women ages 25 to 54 were equally likely to be unpartnered, 29% of each group. By 2019, 39% of men were unpartnered, compared with 36% of women. While the numbers are not a perfect comparison, they highlight a decades-long trend of men and women remaining single. A fundamental fact of human nature is the importance of family. And I will throw this article out here, Families as a Cornerstone in 21st Century Public Health. Researchers noted that the family is the most important, yet under-recognized and underutilized actor in the production of health. And I am just putting that out there to have a source beyond myself to highlight this idea. Our positive relationships with each other have a direct positive impact on our own lives, but our culture at every turn tells people the opposite. Families and marriages in particular are important, but we are not developing relationships with each other as men and women in our culture. And in direct relation to this problem, a problem that affects both men and women, you see the same messaging across the political divide. You might remember this from Michelle Obama and Oprah Winfrey.
What can men do leaving here? Be better. Be better at everything.
In direct relation to this disastrous data I have mentioned on relationships, you also get the likes of this, and I'll just read the headline. More women are choosing to be unmarried. Men need to adjust. This has been the consistent message from the political left, and this does not even touch the recent trend of women lashing out over political elections. But what is supposed to be the counter-argument to all of this? The most notorious example I can think of, a figure that has supposedly done more for young men than any other person in human existence, one which has also supposedly taken on all of the talking points from the left, is Jordan Peterson. And if you have heard the name, you are likely familiar with the messaging. Men, go clean your room. Men, fix yourself. Or in short, men,
be better.
Be better. Or,
what do you expect from women? If you got pregnant because you had sex, you'd be pretty damn choosy too. So, clue in a bit. And then, well, don't they find you attractive? Well, maybe you're not. Like, have you paid attention to how you dress? Do you have a plan? Are you as educated as you could be? Are you a liar? Are you a rabid pornography user? Because maybe that's undermining your motivation to seek out a woman and grow yourself up.
Women are selective. It's evolution. It's just a fact of life. Again, however, I would reiterate the statistics from 1980. Just 6% of 40-year-olds had never been married. Women just being inherently selective does not explain how this has drastically changed over time. The unwillingness to touch on anything that might be going on with women and to blame this entire social dynamic entirely on men, this is nothing short of destructive. Only serving, once again, to divide people against each other. That's all this is doing. The reality is that people need each other. Men and women need each other. When everything is about how terrible or evil men are, how they are the only ones that need to evaluate themselves or work on themselves. When this is the case, we will never make progress towards a culture which will cultivate men and women living in harmony. And I will add to this topic next time. I hope to see you there.